Welcome back to the V4 Vanilla server. You are here again with PhD Phil, coming to you one last time from the Season 2 map. That's right, we'll put the big news out front. Season 2 is coming to a close. Yes, that is incredibly quick. And we will talk about why and the future of this series, the future of this server. We'll get to that. But before we get all nostalgic and say our tearful goodbyes to the season, there are 3 things that we were going to do with this episode regardless. And if I remember, we will still do all 3 of those. That is finish our Christmas tree cleanup down there. And also, we finished up the village that you can see a little bit, but we'll check it out up close. And finally, some finishing touches out at the base. We haven't been there in a while, but the auto villager farm area is completely finished. It's nice to have one area taken care of, and we'll take a look at that. But first of all, I thought about doing a spawn tour or a Season 2 tour of everything I built at spawn or at the base, and we don't need to do that. If you want to see what I built, that's what the episodes are. You've probably already seen it. We can do a mini spawn tour from up top. We've got some unfinished buildings that you may not have seen, like Extortion's tall glass tower there. Let's get so we can point at it. There we go, Extortion's glass tower, Obey the Pimp's little round hut, towery thing. Tricky was building a wood shop, didn't quite get finished, and Bio was working on, I think, a tomb-themed library of sorts. We've got the things that I built, the death games over there, Creeper Farm, Zombie Rehab Clinic, mini games just unloaded off the edge there, the village, of course. What else do we do? We have our shop down there, and the little chicken hut, and spawn itself, of course, and the fountain. Did we cover it all? I feel like that's a lot. But I'm happy with what we got done, even though it was a short amount of time, and we definitely had more plans. But that's just going to be more to do for the next time. I don't think there's anything else we needed to take a look at up here, so let's hop on down. Whee! Oh, almost landed on a lily pad, or the edge of the thing there. The first thing, while we're at spawn, let's do the Christmas tree. I think one of the best parts of, these leaves are going to burn too. One of the best parts about Christmas, after the Christmas tree is dried out, this one's had a few weeks, they are great bonfire material, so why not bring that to life here as well? I think our fountain might burn a little bit, but if we weren't resetting, I'd be worried about that, but as it is now, it'll be just fine. Oh, one right in the middle for good luck. Oh yeah, there we go. Put that away. Oh, she's going up quick. She's going up quick. We probably should have taken the chests out. I don't know if they will catch on fire. The fire might even burn too fast for them to catch on fire. But the leaves will certainly be cleaned up, that is for sure. Looks like the barn's going to be safe. Oh, this one thought he could escape. There will be no escaping. This whole thing is going up in flames. I just hope there's not any leaves left on the very top. That would be no good. I took all the ornaments, the decorations off. So I'm hoping... Oh, looks like we're gonna have a couple stragglers left over. That's too bad. I guess chests don't catch on fire. Well, you can't right click on it, that's for sure. Oh, how's that one? There we go. That was pretty quick. Pretty quick. We'll have to do the rest later. Fire safety. We should hang out until the fire has completely died out. Okay, now we can go. Let's check out the village. We left it off with a few empty areas last time. I'll use the door for one last time. Why not? We ended up putting in 2 more houses to swing around this corner. And it's a little bit tight, but I like it. Small houses, I think, like a 5x4, a 5x5. We even got a basement in on this one. And it has definitely connected the entire village. These houses over here that before were not getting any use, I have seen villagers use them. So they're definitely getting included in our door count. And with the extra houses and the addition of those doors, we have seen a nice population boost in our village. We've got the little farm here. We did this house, one of these houses, on camera last time, and I put up another one. I was concerned about this corner at first with the tree being in the way. It might be too crowded, but I really like it now, how the paths branch out from each side of the tree. We have a little wheat field in between. It's nice. Lots of villagers all over the place. All over the place. The other thing that we did, we finally got the Fletcher out of his corner. He's not here. He has joined society as a regular functional member. He's been harvesting crops, and we got a couple more farmers that have been harvesting crops as well, helping with the getting everybody fed and everybody happy for breeding. It's been great. The village has come along very nicely. We're going to take a quick nap. Just for daytime's sake here. There we go. The village, come on, out the door. There we go. Village has been great. It is a nice booming little town. The last empty spot we had was back in this corner, which I didn't have anything done for. But with the server resetting, I figured it would be fitting to kind of have a half-finished build here. So we have an unplanted cropland. I guess the farmers might technically come in and plant that. But I wanted that to look like an unfinished farm. We've got the really tall grass everywhere. A skeleton of a house. We've got some supports sticking out. The workbench. Some kind of work area here. Chest with all of our building materials. For something that I threw together real quick, I kind of like how this looks too. And it's nice to not have just a big empty space here, or a big field. Glad that can be called finished. The other thing we were going to do with this episode, I said there's 3 things to take a look at. We've got 2 done already. But also, with the server reset, there's going to be about probably 1.5 episodes worth of clips and material that I had recorded and planned for. We did some temple exploring with exotics and worked with exotics on an area behind his base. But obviously not going to be doing an episode on any of that now. So I'm just kind of going to throw in some random clips into this episode, maybe right now.
That's a thing. I didn't know that was a thing.
It's a thing.
Your thing. I am original.
No blacksmith again. Yes, there is.
Is there?
You're looking right at it.
Yeah, I am.
Anything good?
2 gold, iron.
Ow! That was right in my face.
That scared me. It was in my screen.
Scared me too.
You even think about it, Phil?
What? Where'd you go? Oh, you going up there? Okay. I can do that.
I just wanted to get a quick look, but I don't see anything, so... Our render distance is at 10.
Look out.
Zah!
Oh,
I like minded.
That was sitting there for a while. I thought it was gonna blow up in your face for a second.
It looked that way.
Or maybe right now. Go jump. I'll lever you.
Okay. Ah!
There they go. It's quite entertaining to just watch them fall. Or maybe some other time. We'll see. And the last thing we did in the village, we had a lot of butchers. The first 2 or 3 babies that were made were butchers, and we had one from the old crew who was a butcher, and I couldn't take it to... Didn't want them taking up population cap, so I just kind of pushed them out the door. They were wandering out here for a while. And hoping to make their way back inside, but they seem to have ventured off to found a new village somewhere else. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I'm sure they're doing just fine. We'll head out to... There we go, now we can head out to the base through the never finished nether hub, or lack of nether hub in the ceiling up there. The central room was nice, but we'll have to work next season on getting a design that we can complete a little bit quicker. So the plan for next season, as I'm sure you may be wondering if you don't already know, the plan for next season is to get a little more activity on the server, and I'll wait till I go through the portal, because the portals are too loud. We're gonna see more activity on the server. We're gonna see more collabs. We're gonna get some more people in with our recordings if we can work it out time-wise. My time schedule's a little funky, so we'll see if we can get anybody else on with us. But what we are moving to is a YouTuber / streaming only server. So everybody who will be playing on here next season will be putting out at least about 1 video per week. And that's really cool because it's going to keep everybody really committed to playing. We've got many of the familiar crew from Season 1 and Season 2, as well as at least 1 new face, who maybe some more, who we are really excited about joining us. And that will be starting up real soon. By the time this video goes out, I may already be working on Season 3. So we will check out the finishing touches over here with the Auto Villager farm area. It is now completely fenced in, and I tried to finish it off vegetation-wise wherever we could. Got some grass. I would have liked to have some flowers along the central building here, but just didn't have the time to put into it, really. With the reset coming, not going to put in too much more effort on it. Fenced off on all the sides, so everything along this walkway is safe. I like the pond over here around the tree, and we put in a little bush. Got some color with the flowers back here. Fenced off again, and they all have gates just in case we need to get out for some reason. All of our villagers inside should now be safe because we have glass blocks instead of panes. And we even have the fence posts here in the corner so that zombies cannot hit them through a corner. And all the doors are protected too because the doors are inside in our safe zone. Then we will head inside. I kept keeping the wheat door. I don't know how I just kind of ended up with a wheat block for the door, but I like it. There we go. Can open. It was just kind of what I had in my inventory at the time, but it turned out alright. The interior of our upstairs Simple, clean, just the essentials. We've got a potion and some apples for any of the zombie villagers we may need to convert down in our conversion chamber by the spawner. Some chests. Okay, that one's for building stuff, and another chest for potion-y kind of stuff. Real clean up top, nothing fancy. The basements, we've got the collection areas that we've seen before. We haven't put any new villagers in here, but we haven't needed to. I had spent a lot of time getting all of the emeralds together. You can see we've got, what is that, 11 stacks of emerald blocks there, which would be enough. Let's take one with us, why not? The 11 stacks of emerald blocks downstairs. While we're here, empty, nothing here. This is the rail line where villagers would be coming up from the spawner, all the way to the top. So this is our completed, this is the finished, altogether done auto villager farm area. I like it. I do. I'm happy with how it turned out. Actually got it's kind of a standalone area from the rest of the base, so you know we can call it finished and completed whether we were moving on to Season 3 or not. At least it feels good to have something done at the base. I said we had 11 stacks of emerald blocks for all our beacons that we were going to put together from the Wither fight. We had 4 beacons from the Wither fight, and we were going to spread them out all along the base, so we would not stack them, just do like a regen and speed on each of them, so that we'd have a 200 by 200 area of regen and speed all around here. Most of the beacon locations, to get an even distribution, actually turned up really nice. I had it planned out, mapped out where they were going to go. There was one going to be right in the middle of that water there, and another one was mapped out to like the middle of that lake on the other side. It was pretty cool, but we're not going to see it happen. I feel like I need to do something with these beacons. Maybe we'll just put them on the hill up here. Do we have room somewhere? I just want to make a beacon. I think we need the 3x3 just so they at least shine. And they can overlap those, so we might as well put them all in here. Do like 1, 2, 3, and one more. Sure, why not? Let's throw some beacons down. You gonna get? There we go. I don't want to leave them in my ender chest just because I need to feel like we did something with them. I'm really wishing. It's kind of making me wish I hadn't died. It would have been nice to go through the whole season with no deaths, and had I known we were that close, maybe we would have been able to pull it off. Yeah, that's a good shot right there. If I can't do anything else, at least I can have my 4 beacons behind me going off there. Looks good, it looks good, it looks good. So there's a lot of things that we didn't get to do around here. I'm not sure what my plans are going to be for next season yet. We probably won't do a jungle again, just because we got to keep mixing it up, even though we didn't really get anything finished or even started with our base over here. We'll mix it up and do something different again next season. Think a lot of people are going to try to stay close to spawn with their bases so we can work out a railway network and roads in between bases, which would be fun. I had actually planned on doing that here. I was going to make a path from here to spawn, even though it is 2,000 blocks or something. It's off right about that way. If you go towards where the sun is setting, across I think it's maybe a taiga, maybe half a taiga. It's only about one biome away, and you hit the mountains that turn into the mountains that go all the way to spawn. So it would have been quite the project, but it could have been possible. Really like the way the auto villager farm area looks from up here. Lots of light down there, obviously, to keep things from spawning inside, and it glows quite nicely at dark. Well, guys, that is going to be it for me, as the sun is setting, and has set, on Season 2. We will be moving to Season 3, and I am looking forward to getting that started. I hope everybody who has been watching has enjoyed Season 2 and will stick around for Season 3. One more, the last exciting piece of news. With Season 3 coming and the Season 3 moving to everybody on here who will be recording a series, we actually have another server that I'll be playing on some. We will have a V4 Vanilla fan server that all of the old crew who don't want to record or have chosen not to or can't for whatever reason, they'll still be playing on the fan server. And anybody out there who is watching and wants to join the fan server as well can do so by donating, and the details on that will be coming up in a future video. We don't have that quite finished out yet. We are working on finishing up our website, and then those details will be out. So that's exciting as well. Lots of opportunities coming up for everybody, and looking forward to doing some more work in Season 3. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you next season.